What's going on, everybody? I'm Stubbs, and this is RH Weekly, your #1 source for retro handheld news. Okay, so a lot has been happening in the last few weeks, but not a ton this week, except for the fact that the Razer Edge is shipping. Not only is it shipping to backers starting on the 27th, but we should have a review unit in sometime in the next few days here, so I'll make sure to get a video out very quickly for you all. But here's what came up. So Verizon has a tie-in, so you can get the Razer Edge 5G model if you go through them. Contract details on the page in our description. If you want to get the Razer Edge on a discount, this does get it down to $10 a month for 36 months. All right, let's break this down. $10 a month, 0 down for 36 months. The full retail price if you want to buy the 5G version outright is $600. There's a one-time activation fee of $35. If you do get it through Verizon, you get your first 3 months of service free. That's kind of cool. But people are quick to point out that it's the CES award winner in 2023. It's the Subway CES award winner, which quickly led to just a number of Subway sandwich memes and a possible conspiracy. Razer, we want to know what's with the sandwiches. There's always this subliminal sandwich angle. People keep saying, well, maybe we should ship sandwiches with every model. We can get Anbernic to bring up like some Jimmy John's. This method here of including a sandwich with every device is genius. I am not against it. I do love a tasty sandwich here and there. Link in our description for a tasty sandwich. This just in too is that people are just going into Verizon stores as of yesterday and buying them outright. So you can just walk into a Verizon store right now and get yourself a Razer Edge. So that's pretty cool. Get a data plan and you get your first 3 months free. I don't know. Maybe I'm old school, but I just want to buy the device outright. So $600 is a little steep for me. I'd still go for the Wi-Fi version. Unfortunately, the Wi-Fi version does not come with a tasty sandwich. And here is said footage. So the Duality EQ posted this just now. Mario Kart Dolphin at 4x resolution. Some of the first in the wild footage from someone who just walked into a Verizon store and bought themselves an Edge. It looks like it's performing pretty dandy. I'll even posting a bunch of videos. The Duality EQ posted God of War, Vulcan 2X, Mario Kart, MMJ, Mario Kart 4X, Street Fighter. So take a look at some of these videos if you want to see the latest and greatest. Speaking of the Kishi V2, the actual add-on attachment there, just got a big update. So now it's compatible with touchscreen only games, meaning that it has a built-in key mapper. That is so cool. Taki did a video as well about that. Check that out. But using the Nexus app, you can use it with popular games like COD Mobile and Apex Legends, Vampire Survivors, Genshin Impact. I mean, I suppose why spend money on a Razer Edge if you have a really nice Android phone and you get the Kishi V2? Even better, wait for the Kishi V2 Pro, which is going to have haptic feedback and rumble support and all that good stuff on the V2 Pro. So I don't know. I mean, it's up to you. If you want a dedicated device with an awesome, brand new, very fast SoC, then the Edge is an excellent choice. If you already have a powerful phone and you want to save some money, pick yourself up just the Kishi V2. Now, the V2 Pro that I was talking about is not out yet, but it will be out this year. This year, we heard from Razer when we were at CES, but this is pretty cool. So these add-on controllers, telescopic controllers, are just getting better and better all the time, and I've been very happy with my V2 and my Google Pixel 6 Pro. You have 6 days in counting here to get yourself a GPD Win 4 and back the campaign. The Win 4 is an awesome Windows handheld. It's going to be a 6800U processor, and it's going to pack all the power you need to play all the way up to PS3 games, Switch games, no issue. Plus, it has a nice tactile keyboard, building upon the GPD Win 3, which was okay, but that keyboard, the only thing I'm not a fan of on the Win 4 is just how kind of chunky and thick it is, but supposedly it's pretty comfortable to hold, and it has those Vita D-pad and button style with usually nice textured stick caps. I don't know what the hell's going on. Screen looks beautiful. Now's the time to back it if you want one. GPD has a consistent track record. I'm sure they'll be shipping it in no time. I'm a fan. All right, if you want to see inside of the KTR1, some of the inner workings. So some people had concerns about where the ribbon cable's placed here. This looks like a pretty clean board to me. We really need Thor on here to tell us the real story here. The campaign has not launched yet, surprisingly, and we are really anxious to get ourselves a KTR1 handheld. Come on, Nil, man. Whatever you need from us. Is there anything we can do? I say just launch the campaign now, and we'll give money, and then, you know, you can go work on it. I don't know what the holdup is, I suppose, for just launching the website to take money. Maybe there's some extra complication there. I understand maybe he's nervous to take people's money before he knows everything's in place, which we appreciate as consumers, but I think some people are just so much on the hype train right now that they would prefer just to give money now, knowing that that money will go towards this project. One-man team here from the KTR1, but we're excited to see what comes. If you were excited about Hall Sticks, well, guess what? Gulikit has you covered for your Switch Joy-Cons. So now you can actually buy the Hall joysticks finally for your Joy-Cons. But none of us are going to use it on our Joy-Cons, are we? No. We're going to use it on handhelds that have the size to fit the Joy-Cons. So all sorts of emulation handhelds can take this form factor. So if you were looking for Hall Sticks, this is a great entry into using these. Gulikit has had an awesome track record of devices now and sticks. There's not going to be any stick drift with the Hall sensing sticks. Less wear and tear, more durable, they last longer. Very precise. The only thing you got to do is make sure you not tighten them. You're not tightening them too much when you're putting them back in the handheld, because if you over tighten, it's going to cause wonky issues where it doesn't stay centered correctly. And if you keep it too loose, same issue. So just really tighten that screw until you feel the littlest bit of resistance. This goes for really any joystick you're installing. A little faintest bit of resistance, and then back off, and that's probably a good amount of screwing. You know, speaking of screwing, it's wintertime. It's still wintertime here, January, and I get cold. I get real cold sometimes. So when I get cold and I feel like I need to get warm, I don't turn on the fire. I put on my very warm retro Handhelds RH sweatshirt hoodie from our TeePublic store. Usually 35% off on the weekends. So I'm just saying the weekend's coming up as of today. It's real nice. It keeps me. I don't need heat in my house. I don't need a stove. You know, buy one of those. And if you run hot, well, you don't need a sweatshirt. All you need is a t-shirt. So just get yourself a RH t-shirt from the TeePublic store, 35% off. What is this? Max Zhao 88 from Anbernic said RG506 with a Dimensity 1200 CPU, OLED 1080p screen. RG506, but that would mean it's in the form factor of the 505. But with a more powerful chip? Double the power? The D1200 is in the XP Plus, and that thing can play everything. Up through Switch, no problem. Everything Android can take. You can go nuts on it. I mean, it plays basically full speed. I mean, you're playing, you know, Metroid Prime Echoes, full speed, no issue, 1x. You're upscaling PSP, 3x, 4x. Now it's all wet in here. What am I going to do with me? All right, Retro Tech Daddy. Our favorite Retro Tech Dad, the Retro Tech Dad, showing off what the AYN Loki performance would be like, because he found a laptop with the same chip, the AMD Athlon Gold 7222U, the Mendocino chip. So the Mendocino Loki, he's showcasing some benchmarks and settings that he's using. I mean, this is looking beautiful. Look at that. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy 720p at 30 FPS. Whew. So check out the video from the Retro Tech Dad in our description. We can't wait to see what the Loki can do. I do want to use this moment to do a retraction from a few weeks back when we said, oh, Loki's about to ship, Loki's about to ship. That announcement I was reading was referring to the Odin and the new batch of Odins that are shipping. What was misleading was that there was, in the announcement that said that, the picture seemed to be of a Loki. I got a little extra excited and I said, hey, it's shipping now, when it is not. It is shipping soon, TM. Soon. Like February, March-ish. I make no promises. Talk to AYN. Talk to your local AYN representative. Check out the Retro Tech Daddy. He's my favorite tech daddy, and he shows 25 games here. And this is a really cool video, and we're just going to give a little likey poo. Already subscribed. You do the same. Gosh, dang it. We better go back and give a likey poo to the Duality. Oh no, the Duality also uploads videos about fishing. Make sure the fish is dead. Shoot your Mossberg. Check it out. It's cool. No problems. Okay, someone posted a picture here where they're showing the 35XX next to the Miyoo Mini Plus, next to the Miyoo Mini regular. Miyoo Mini Mini. The Miyoo Mini Micro. The three M&Ms. The 35XX is still selling like hotcakes. It is a fantastic handheld. I've really enjoyed mine. Check out the latest build of Garlic OS and Midnight Fox's new themes. Midnight's themes are freaking amazing. I actually should pull up my 35XX. Well, Aish is doing a video. I'm going to do a video as well, showing off the new firmware option. But I've been loving that. The Miyoo Mini Plus is going to be pretty sweet because it has Wi-Fi. So I'm looking forward to that. And then the regular Miyoo Mini is just very tiny and adorable. So you really can't go wrong with any of these options. The 35XX is what's widely available. The Miyoo Mini Plus is supposedly dropping on February 10th with 500 units to start, but that is a rumor because I've also heard conflicting reports that it's not February 10th and that there are way more units than 500 that they'll have available. So I don't know what to believe. We do not have a review unit of this one so far, but I will try to pick it up in the first drop and show off what it can do. There are ticklings. There's ticklings of rumors, back alley rumors, that there is a 35XX Gen 2 on the way. 35XX Plus. If such a handheld were to exist, one suggestion from someone was it should have a heatsink. It should have a bigger battery. Now I have a bigger battery mod on the way, so I will be installing that. But we should have that stock, right? We should have that included. And the third thing was include Wi-Fi. We want retro achievements. Miyoo Mini Plus has Wi-Fi. Originally, I believe Anbernic was talking about, well, let's take the 351V. Release it again, lower price point, new colorway, like a transparent blue or something. I don't know, just for kicks. And instead of going that route, the new thought, again, complete rumor, no idea if this is true, but a 35XX Plus with Wi-Fi, a heatsink to have a stable 1.6 gigahertz overclock for Garlic OS, and a bigger battery. So, is that coming out in the next month? I have no idea, but people have been pushing for this, and Anbernic has been listening to people more as of late. So, yeah, more to come on that. I probably said too much already. Let's close things out with something kind of cool. So EmuDeck on the Steam Deck is freaking amazing. By Dragoon Doris, the developer and the development team did an outstanding job. Steam Deck emulation is so good. Running Emulation Station on there with everything pre-configured, making it easy. A couple of presses of a button, provide your ROMs and your BIOS files, and you are good to go. You got a stew going. Imagine taking that and then taking it to Android. So the team is releasing EmuDeck for Android. That's right. Link in our description there for this, but play all your retro games on the go. So there it is running on an AYN Odin. So you just, again, provide it your ROMs, provide it your BIOS files, and they're following the Anbernic hotkeys tailored to specific devices. It comes default with the Daijisho front end, which is a freaking awesome front end, but it also comes with the option to install Dig, Pegasus, Arc, or Reset Collection, which is another awesome option. There's an install guide here. It is just a few more steps than the Steam Deck version, but only a few. So you got to download and install this program called Termex, a very specific version here. Copy and paste some code, then you run the script, and just configure Daijisho and select all the platforms that you want, and you're pretty much good to go. So Doris says some emulators like DuckStation A3SX2 will need to be configured manually. Sure, yeah. There's a Patreon here. I mean, support this team. They are doing freaking awesome things. There's also a lot of cool new Game of the Month stuff happening in the community and in the server. We are in that time, and it is time for you to go into the Discord and play some games, earn some merch, earn some points, get yourself the RH bag. It's been a fun one this week. Not a lot of new device reveals. Well, actually, there's been a couple. Mostly just rumors, right? I mean, but that's what we live on. We live on the hype. We live on the bleeding edge of the retro emulation handheld scene, and that's why you're here with me. And I'm very happy that you're all here with me. And that will wrap things up for us today. Please do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, if you like what we're doing, and for your weekly recap of retro news. This has been Stubbs, and this has been RH Weekly. Take care of your handhelds, everybody. And each other. That's some good water.